struggling with prop firms? Let's go. What we'll be going over today, guys, is number 1, going over the most recent gold price action using the break and retest. Number 2, the risk management plan I personally use to pass prop firm challenges. And also number 3, live chart breakdown on a uptrend. So I won't be just going over some back tested data. Oh well, the back tested data will be the most recent data for gold. And obviously number 4, candlestick patterns, and just showing you the value of each candles. This is for the risk management plan, and this will be obviously the strategy itself, and then the candlesticks I'll be using as well. Now it's out of the way. Now this is the back tested data I've already got. Now this is for gold, right? So this one in yellow, guys, I've marked a few losses, marked a few wins. Now I believe for gold, on obviously depending when market sessions open in a few hours, it's a Sunday, it's 8 p.m. in London. Now depending obviously in 2 hours when the market's open, we're going to see what happens from price action that I see. But so far we've got the breakout. We can go to a smaller time frame. Now we do have a bullish candle on the 1 hour time frame, which is a strong signal for a buy. We've got long wick rejections here at the bottom. Now this is a bullish pattern, but obviously I don't want to fight this trend, right? I don't want to fight this volume, this momentum, whatever you want to call it, is bearish. Not only that, I can see an evening star forming, so we'll see what happens. But obviously that's for tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but most likely I think gold will continue to fall. As you can even see here, guys, look at this. We've got a huge wick rejection to the up there. But imagine if you took a re-entry here, this would give you a nice 1 to 5 and it'll be clean. So put this blue. Obviously you would probably you got a wick rejection here, there. So sell signal there. Now how I normally like to go through this is obviously I go through the winners, I go through the losses, and I'll be going through the entries of the candlestick patterns as well. This is the bullish trend I'm going to be going over, drawing the live zones, taking live entries. I'll be going through this. And then by the way, guys, if you can see I've marked this here, this is consolidation. Break and retest normally has 2 weaknesses, that's it: trading after news or consolidation. Other than that, this is one of a long wick rejection. Whenever you see a pattern like this, take 1.5% risk if you can, or 2%. But once you gain the experience, now coming back into this, guys, without wasting any time. Okay, as you can see I've already marked out this one here. We get the bullish break here with this 1 hour candle here. We get the bullish break. Now you're probably saying, okay, price comes down back into the zone. You can take the entry here. Why? Because if I do this, now let's go over to the 5-minute time frame. Let's break this down even more. It's knocked over my water bottle there. Okay, look at this, guys. Get the breakout here. Price comes back down to do a retest, comes back into the zone. We get our bullish candle here, signal rejection. Take the entry. That's a nice 1 to 5. And you know what we'll even do, guys? Let me chuck in to give them. This is what I like doing as well, just to know that the strategy actually does work. Let's do this, guys. Minus 20%. We're already starting off with the minus 20% drawdown, guys, just to give the market the benefit of doubt, right? So after this, let market keep going, because I just don't want to be going through just showing that okay, we buy here, sell from here. I want to be deep diving into the, look at this, guys. We get the breakout here, price comes up. These are bullish candles, so obviously you shouldn't be going for the sell. But if you did, because obviously I'm sure a opportunity presented itself to take a sell, right? Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. Let's see. But then obviously you're not going to win every single time. This isn't a 99% winning strategy. Okay, we get the breakout here. This price comes back up. Yes, we take a sell from here. Why? Because look at this, guys. Evening star, right? We got an evening star there. Now price, obviously in this case, is a loss. Price comes down, doesn't break. Okay, perfect. Look at this now, guys. Let's take it down to the smaller time frame. No clear method there. Okay, look at this. So bring it back. Okay, we get the huge breakout. Price comes back up around. Should be better. Okay, price comes back up, comes into the zone. So if we went, okay, I can't go further back. I think there was an opportunity that presented itself. These 2 wicks here, these rejections. Price comes up, is bullish, but it's rejecting you, right? You could have taken off the next candle, or maybe wait for price to come back a little more into the zone and taken the trade from there. That gives a 1 to 5. Now with the minus 20, right? This adds up to, I believe, including this minus 21, with these take away the 10 here, and that's 11, and then take away this 5, that gives us 6%. We are currently minus 6% in drawdown. Let me just correct this, minus 6%. Let price keep going. Go back to the bigger time frame. You get the idea though, right? Watch this video backwards. Look at this. This is clean. Now I love it when the market's trending. Look at this. I'm sure this. I won't go too deep into this, but bullish breakout. With price comes back down, we can take a buy off here. I'm sure on the 5 minute there's some kind of rejection. Whether it's wick rejection or candlestick pattern forming. Again, we get another breakout. Price comes back into the zone. Near enough to the psychological key level, and you know, you can take another buy here. Obviously it's a huge volume candles signaling, you know, price most likely is to continue. By the way guys, join, this is obviously all the students that have passed the funded challenge, and obviously not just students who have joined the one-to-one mentorship program. Everyone, just this is the mentorship side. We've named it Elite Squad. Obviously that was my idea, so just wanted to come up with something a bit more fun. And everyone, okay, we're up to about 352 members, and yeah, so the community is growing super fast. Link will be in the video description guys, so make sure check it out, and even come and message me one-to-one guys. More than happy to help. Okay, so coming back to here, okay, so we get this idea, right? I don't want to be going too much onto this, wasting your time. From here, what we'll do is, guys, let's start from here. Risk management. Now how do I trade with prop firms, guys? All right, what is my mindset? How do I do this? Now if I was to take a brand new fresh 100k account, what would I do? Whenever you're at break even stage, guys, yeah, and yes, I am talking to you, the one who's failed a few times, and I've been there as well, so don't worry. 100k account, right? You risk only 0.5%. If you risk 1% straight off the bat, you've only got 10% drawdown. Now this is the minus 10%. If I come down here, this is like tug of war, right? This is the rope. If I come down here, I've lost. If I come down here, I've passed. Whenever you're 2-3% in profit, guys, you follow the strict rules of your strategy. Whenever you're 2 or 3% in profit, risk 1%. Continue risking 1% whenever you're in the profit. When you're in the green, whenever you're in the orange, whenever you're on to the dark side, every time you lose, especially at break even, continue risking 0.5%. Why? Because now you've got 20 lifelines. It's much harder for you to lose an account, guys. Trust me. Now once you're down here, obviously if you've lost 20 lifelines in a row, now ask yourself this question, guys. How many of you, including myself in the past, have done this? How many of you have actually blown an account because you lost 20 trades in a row, or even 10 trades in a row with 1% risk per trade? Ask yourself that question, because I've got a strong feeling you've probably lost the account either by over risking or in a day. And by over risking, losing more than 5% in a day, or maybe 2% per trade or 3% per trade, and that's how you lost. How many times have you actually lost the account by actually risking 1% per trade and placing 10 trades, or risking 0.5% per trade and losing 20 trades? So this will definitely help you guys. Even if you got a poor strategy, this should help pretty much, right? It can put you into break even point or slightly profitable. But if you've got a good strategy, a good psychology, this will definitely should be flying towards the finish line quite easily. Right, okay, without wasting any time, now let's draw the fresh zones starting from the beginning, right? Let's go to the bigger time frame. We're at the bigger time frame, right? This is gold, so about to tame a real beast that listens to no one, that does whatever. Where should we start from? Should we start from here, or should we start from, well, let's start from the beginning of the bullish trend, right? So what do I look for? I look for multiple wick rejections. Obviously support resistance levels. I can see gold obviously creates as many as possible, which is a good sign, because then I can have the ability to draw my zones. So where do I draw this? Where do I place this? Because let's just say price was at this point here. So what I can do is, let's go into the past, guys. Let's go from here. So multiple rejections here. I drag this across. Look at that, guys. It works out. Support everywhere is obviously resistance here with multiple rejections. If I just clone this as well, put this here. Now look at this, rejections here, breakthrough, consolidation, break above, rejection, breakthrough, your rejection to to the downside. So I'm getting multiple Rejections. So that gives me a area to put the key levels. Let's say that looks pretty clean. Okay, so let's move forward. Now I totally forgot, you know, this was gonna go fly up. I knew the bullish trend, like I know I said started, but I just totally forgot. Okay, so what do we do from here, guys? So what I would do is look at this rejections here, right? This huge 1 hour candle, guys, strong bullish 1 hour candle has broken the key level. Now this is acting as support, right? What would I do? What was we using? Around 500 points, with 500 or something like this, right? So I would take let's put this here. Okay, zero spread, but just about surviving. Or should we just call it a loss? You know what, it's a loss because it actually is as well. So because we get taken out here, right? Do we ever get another opportunity? Now we can refine this more. Let's refine this more, guys. I like to mark my losses in orange, so we're going to refine this more. This was the previous high, right? Candles kept closing. Look at this volume of the bullish candles kept going smaller and smaller. Bears came in, took control. This is support now, right? So you're just hovering around this psychological key level. Break through, break out, break above. Now I know my bias is for a buy. Now this is obviously near enough New York open time, where New York volume comes in. So look at this, guys, look at this. Let me just show you. Look at this. Go mark this as a different color zone. Okay, candles, was there any candles that ever closed above this zone here? Only wicks, right? So but wicks are rejections anyway. No, none of the candles ever closed above this line. This was the first candle that closed above. Let me zoom in more so you know what I'm talking about. This was the first time. So this is the breakout. Price comes back down, right? Let me just refine this even more. Let me just put it above, because this comes to above this candle area here. Okay, now look at this. Let's even refine this. Keep going. Go to a small time frame. Yeah, but go to a smaller time frame. Look at this, guys, look at this. Price comes down, right? Price comes down. Bearish volumes are becoming smaller here. We've got a first bullish candle, right? So you could have taken an entry from here. Even you could have even taken your other entry from here, from this point. Let's go back onto the bigger time frame. Zoom back out and look at this. This one flies. This one can give you a 1 to 8. So now let's go, guys. What would we do? And even if we look at the 4 hour time frame, how we drawing this? Look at this. Okay, what do I do? Price comes up here, right? Now what do I do? Now I look at the past data. I'm like, where are the levels of rejections again? Look at this. Change the color of this. Beautiful. Click this wick rejection here. Look at this. Equal highs here. This is the level of rejection. Rejection clean here. Breakout. Price comes down, comes to this line. If I go to the smaller time frame, guys, I know it's going to show it, but we're saving you the trouble of, look at this, guys, clone, take a buy. One, I'm not going to fight this huge bullish volume candle. Price, you know, it's not going to come down. Most likely not. From back testing, you just showed the data. You should have the confidence anyway to hold the trade. Take the buy, boom. Right? Second reason, guys, I've just broken the previous high, you know. Okay, these were the previous highs here where candles did reach to this level. Price broke through, come down, you can take a sell from here. But okay, coming back to the point though, this in a very long time, this is the first time price closed and above the a candle closed above this area. Previously, look at this whole area was clean, right? And look at this, imagine this is imagine this is all ocean water here, right? This is a bridge. The first time price has broken through the bridge and closed above the bridge. Normally price touches the bridge and comes back down. This is the first time it's come up, closed above the bridge. Now price has come down. So one, I don't want to fight this volume. Second, like I mentioned, it's closed above the bridge, so I'm taking a buy. So we continue going, right? We continue going. Now let's just say, for instance, guys, let's say for example this candle, let's just say market start falling back down, right? First of all, if the market did do that very early on, like around this point, I would take a I would take a buy, sorry, from looking at what kind of rejection I would get. I would take a buy from here, but that did not happen. But if price starts suddenly falling all the way from up here, then I would focus on sells because it's too big. The candles are too big. I don't want to fight it. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Okay, now let's go. Look at this even, guys. Look how clean this is. There's a level here, right? There's a level also here, right? Because look at this rejection wicks, but price is closing here. So let's go to a small time frame just to see what price is showing. Beautiful. Look at this 1 hour time frame. Look at this. Okay, just refine this even more. Look at this. Perfect. Equal highs. This is resistance. Price breaks above with a huge engulfing candle. This bullish candle here, let me mark this out. Huge bullish engulfing candle. And what does it do from that? Price eventually comes back down. Price comes back down. I can't bother going to the small time frame, guys, but there will be some level of rejection. Price comes down, and what you can do is then I've not got that one saved. Let's just do this, make it easy for you guys. 500 points, remember. Let's see what opportunity we get. 1 to 6, simple as. Okay, let's continue. Now what's happening now? Look at this huge long wick rejection. That's his resistance. Price breaks above. This time, guys, we take a loss because we get wicked out. But look at this though, what happens when we get wicked out? What happens? We get wicked out, but it's a long wick rejection and the bearish candle are still closed above. So you know what I like to normally do? I'll take another entry. As soon as I get another retest, I'll wait for a rejection, take another entry. So one loss, but a 1 to 6 at the same time. I'll wait for my setup to complete. What do I see now? Look at this resistance. Now my setup has finished. I've got my 1 to 6, my 1 to 5, whatever you want to call it. Look at this rejection here, resistance, breakout. Look at this. I think we get the breakout there. I'm sure there's on the 5-minute time frame we're showing another loss. But remember what I said, right? Look what's exactly happening. The the bearish candle has closed again. The body has closed again above. I'll take another sell, the buy. When price comes back down and wait for some kind of rejection. I know it's going to be showing something on the 5-minute time frame. I just can't be bothered going into it. But look at this, guys. Let's say, look at this. If we stick to our 1 to 5s, we'll always hit those 1 to 5s. Let me just move the orange out of the way. 1 to 5s, 1 to 6, whatever you want to call this, guys. But it happens all the time. And you know, that's why I just believe that the breaker retest, guys, and what I just tried to show in my channel, the core message is, you know, like you can even see on my banner, like we already destroyed all this. This is -6. This is definitely profitable. You'll be at the end. But yeah, the core message of my channel is, guys, like I mentioned on my YouTube banner as well, simplify trading, is just to show, guys, trading is simple once you have the right strategy, right mindset, and even surround yourself by, you know, like-minded people. So join the Discord community, guys. Pop in there. Come and say hi, and if you want to inquire about the one-to-one mentorship, come speak to myself, or just to even say hi, guys. You know, I use a different strategy. It is the breaker retest, but mine has a 1 to 4 risk to reward. Currently 1 to 6. I am trading Euro USD. 1 to 6 risk to reward with around 68 to 65% win rate, similar to GJ. GJ was about 68-70% win rate, but Euro USD I've back tested is about, you know, the data back tested like 540 trades with GJ, but with Euro USD I've got about 280 trades worth of data, so I realized that's enough. But yeah, good win rate, good strategy, which equals to good, you know, good psychology. Right, now for the last part, guys, let's go to the break and retest. Right now I've already got a presentation here for you guys, so just make it super simple. Now we obviously identify, I've been showing the higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. We draw the bridge, we get the breakout, we wait for the retest, and then we take a, you know, buy. Now candlesticks, guys, play a major role. Now with the candlesticks, guys, we want to see the quality of the candlesticks, the volume in the candlesticks, and obviously the level, the length of the wick rejections as well. That will also show the strength of the rejections. Now we've got, obviously you can see here, a bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing. We've got different they've got doji patterns here. This obviously shows, you know, when price is about to maybe reverse. When if the trend is bullish, you keep getting buyers pushing the price higher and higher. Eventually if you see a doji, so 50-50 chance market's just going to reverse and tank down. In most cases that I've seen where I've back tested market, 70% of the time, or about 75% of the time, market normally tends to be a bearish, continues falling down then. Now we've got, these are strong bullish and bearish candlestick patterns. Normally I've seen that at a zone, when I see a bullish candle, I'll normally double down. I'll risk 1.5-2%. Or if in a bearish trend and I see this break a zone, especially as support, and then for a entry candlestick pattern, I see this coming, I'll take a sell, 100% of the time. And obviously and it tends to go in my direction as well, but obviously 68-70% of the time. But learn your candlestick patterns. These are the most simple ones. There are other ones like freeze candlesticks that together make an evening star, morning star. There are even single candlestick patterns, like shooting star and the hammer candle. Learn your candlestick patterns. I know it's like in the beginning it's gonna be like learning a new language, but trust me, guys, you learn the language and or you learn the alphabet and you'll be able to learn the language, and then you'll be able to put sentences together and maybe even write a book. But I hope you get the ideology behind that. Now I hope you found value from this, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button, share, comment. I reply to all my comments. Join the link in the description, video description. Join up and yeah, come and say hi or ask me about the one-to-one mentorship. Limited space, not taking every single one on. I'm not but yeah, take care and I'm out.